Do you like adjectives? Big Bad Toy Store has twice as many adjectives as some other leading toy stores. Click the link in the description below and never buy from stores with minimally modified names again. Now watch my video. Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the SH Figuarts Kane. So yes, here we have Kane from SH Figuarts' short-lived WWE line. He is the best one in my opinion, and that's not just because Kane is my favorite wrestler. As a matter of fact, this is the worst form of Kane they could have possibly picked for me, and I still really like it. Personally, if I was going to have Kane, I would want either full, proper, old-school masked Kane if they were going to go for that, or shirtless bald Kane if they were going to go for bald Kane. But they kind of went with the hybrid thing so they could do both, I guess. Either way, he is well executed, and certainly something worth picking up if you are a fan of Kane. Alright, starting off with a quick size comparison, of course here we have Kane, and here's our standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Cosmic Armor Iron Man, and 3 3/4-inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. As you would expect, SH Figuarts are Japanese 1/12 scale, and therefore not as big as American 6-inch scale figures, and still bigger than 3 3/4-inch figures. And here he is compared to a normal size figure from this same line, and a Mattel wrestling figure. Honestly, he's not really quite tall enough to be in scale with the normal size figures from the SH Figuarts line, and of course way too small to use for Mattel wrestling collections. Now let's get everything else out of here and just look at Kane. Moving on to our 360 spin, as you can see, Kane is wearing the outfit that he was wearing towards the end of his masked run, during his unmasking, and at the beginning of his unmasked run. The majority of the outfit is black and gray. It has little red straps across it with buckles on them. He has a bit of flame on the knee pad and lower leg, and he has those little transparent bits on his pants that are meant to show a bit of skin, but they just kind of look like gray bits. He has glossy black boots with buckles on them, a glossy black bracer on one hand and a glove on the other, and he has matte black elbow pads on both arms. All in all, it is a very good representation of this outfit. It's not my favorite Kane outfit, but it is well executed. Head sculpt-wise, Kane comes with 3 unmasked heads. He has his stern expression, his looking off to the side angry expression, and his sort of sinister smile expression. They are all a very good likeness of Kane, I think. They have the heterochromia eyes, and the facial structure is all pretty much right. They do have that weird little tiny dots thing that all the SH Figuarts, like, human printed faces have, but that's more of something that a camera picks up and less of something that you'll actually see in real life too much. And then he has his masked head, which has long, shiny brown hair. It's got his half mask, which is black and red and has little stitches on it, and the lower part of his face is visible. It is, once again, a good representation of this mask for Kane. It's not my favorite Kane mask, but it looks the way it is meant to. Articulation-wise, you get pretty standard SH Figuarts articulation. Ball peg in the head and next, you get really nice motion there. Shoulders have proper butterfly joints that go in and out. Shoulders move around in the sockets. Rotate. Forward and back. In and out. Double joint elbows that rotate. Hinge and rotation in the wrists. Ball peg in the chest and waist, so those move around nicely. Hips go in and out, forward and back, rotate around on the joint. Double jointed knees. Hinge, pivoting in the ankles, and a toe joint. So you should be able to get him into plenty of cool poses. Accessories-wise, Kane comes with 3 sets of hands. He has 2 fist hands, 2 open palm posed kind of hands, and 2 open hands with finger hinges. Apart from that, they look like hands, and of course one of them is gloved, so that's all fine. And then you get his black head towel, which just kind of sits on top of his head. It is kind of molded to fit on top of his head instead of just using a piece of cloth. It's fine, it's not really that big of a deal, but it's a neat little thing to have. Packaging-wise, you get a pretty standard windowed box. SH Figuarts WWE Superstar Series Kane. Get your Bandai, Tamashii Nations, WWE logos, all those sorts of things. On the back, you get pictures and poses for the figure and the other figures that are available in this line. I actually have everything in this line except for The Rock, and I'll get him eventually. I'll be reviewing Undertaker later this week, and I'm sure I'll get around to the other ones at some point in the future. As always, these are good for in or out of package display. And that about wraps it up for Kane. So until next time, goodbye.